All right, hello there, welcome back to another Wee Bit Different video. Today's video, we're gonna be doing something that has been a long time coming since I have played so much video games in my lifetime. And I, like many other people in this world, have been very upset at times with certain video games. And I've raged the fuck out. Now, today's video, we're just gonna be doing a list of the 5 biggest games for me and for basically all my experiences, both in years past and even now if I still play them, with raging on these games. So this isn't going to be in a specific order like, oh, it's a top 5, 1's the biggest rage, 5's the least. Like, no, all these games I rage the fuck out in. And if this video does well, I can do another one of 5 more rage games. But I just want to do the ones that have really pissed me off. Without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1, drum roll please. Cuphead. Cuphead is a game that is very cartoonish looking. You'd think that it was a lot more for kids, but the more you play, the more these monsters, you know, look super funny, look super weird. And the more difficult you realize this game is, you're like, this game is not for kids, bro. This game is ridiculously hard. And you die, and you die, and you die, and you have to restart the whole goddamn level. And nothing is more frustrating. Nothing is more frustrating than when you're going the distance and you lose all your fucking lives. Oh my. I have dabbled in every single weapon in that game. And it feels like I'm just not using any of them right because I'm dying and dying and I feel like I'm doing all the damage in the world and it doesn't matter. And then you talk about the parrying when you feel like I parried and it didn't activate and you did damage to yourself by jumping onto the goddamn thing. Like, Cuphead is a very, very frustrating game. Very. It's a game that I didn't even beat because of I just called it quits. I said I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not having fun. But anyway, on to number 2. Drum roll, please. Elden Ring. Elden Ring is a game that is designed for you to have this huge adventure, right? Going on your horse across the entire map. The map is humongous. Probably the biggest map I've ever played in any game. I haven't played Minecraft, so you know, hold your pitchforks. Chill out. But anyway, Elden Ring is one of those games to where it's very, very difficult to learn, especially if you're a noob and how the game works and its properties and its attributes and all that kind of stuff and what weapons are good for you, and then also finding like the secrets, secret doors, secret dungeons, secret boss fights, or again the quests. Like, there's no clear-cut way for you to play the game. You play it kind of differently every time through each playthrough, and it's one of those games. But the most frustrating thing is you fight a boss that you come across and you think that, again, like in any other game, you're well suited to fight this boss. Fuck no. You are not well suited to fight that boss. You are not gonna put up a fight. You're gonna get destroyed. You're gonna get one-shotted. And I swear to God, bro, getting one-shotted in games is the most annoying shit in the world, and it pisses me off so much when I get one-shotted. And to add on top of that, you lose all the runes you collected. All of the runes you collected, you lose on death, and you have one chance to retrieve it. But if you die again, it's over. You know how many times I've raged the fuck out by losing all my goddamn runes and I didn't get them back. The most frustrating thing, because you can put hours and hours on farming and you must be thinking, why didn't you use your points? I don't fucking know. Okay, I don't have the answers. Elden Ring, it drives you crazy. Third game on this list, we got Mario Kart. Mario Kart is one of those games where it's meant to be literally just for fun. Like, no campaign, no anything. Just pick up the controller with your friends or your family or whomever and enjoy yourself. Here's the problem. When you're a competitive player like me, or really, even if you're not super competitive, it is the most annoying shit when you're just a better player and you're skilled and you're in first place the entire game, the entire track. You're in first place, and then lap 3, oh, blue shell, oh, red shell, oh, fucking lightning, oh, green shell, magically the dude just entirely missed, but of course the green shell bounces and it hits you. Like, when something goes wrong in Mario Kart, it derails any and all momentum on your speed, obviously. So not only are you like stopped for that little bit of second, you have to again build your speed up, and depending on your car, you could be slower at that, you could be faster at that. And also, when you're in a higher place, you get worse items naturally. So if I'm last place, I'm never getting a coin. If I'm first place, I'm getting a coin very often out of the little mystery box. Again, being hit with the blue shell, red shell, fucking anything when you're in first place repeatedly, even if you're not in first place and you're always in the front and you're just constantly getting hit by a bunch of shit, it is the most frustrating thing in the world because it's not in your control. It is completely out of your control. But it is a great feeling when you're the one throwing the damn items and doing the damage. So that's why that game is so good. Anyway, the next game on this list that I really enjoy, drumroll please, Hades. Now, for those of you who haven't played Hades, essentially it is a roguelike game that you go through the underworld and try to make it out of hell and get to the top, get to, I guess, Earth in a way, right? But anyway, once you die, you have to start all over from the very beginning, very beginning. Now, the game's fun because it has all kinds of bosses. It has all kinds of abilities for you to use, all kinds of gifts from the gods, and it gets really intense. But nothing is just more depressing than you feel amazing about the run you're on. You feel so good, feel so happy, like I got everything that I want with the weapon that I want, all the abilities, and you get to Hades and he just fucking destroys you after you realize that first health bar is cap and he has another one. And then when you do the contract, what is the Parliament of Punishment, whatever, the thing that makes the game harder, when you do that and you realize, oh, he gets a third one and he fucking destroys you. Or not even just him, the regular, enemies, like what is that one called? The shield guy. He has a shield and he can fucking attack you and he can block everything. Or the guys with the arrows in the third world. Point is, when you die, you start all over. That hour run that you just put into the game, you get currency, do what you want with it, but you didn't win. It's over. And that game was, oh god, that game was so fucking frustrating. I died so many goddamn times. I put in over 100 hours in that game easily. It's crazy. Anyway, on to the last game, which is probably the most unexpected game because it's not your typical AAA video game. Drum roll, please. We got Among Us. Now, I know this one's weird because you're like, Among Us is a mobile game, or it's a game on Steam, or I guess technically it's on the Switch now and maybe PlayStation now, but you see it as a mobile game. And you're probably like, why the hell is Among Us like a rage game? I haven't played with randoms ever. I've only ever played with family. So my cousins, the Bulls, Black Bulls, shout out to the Black Bulls, inspired by an anime. Anyway, I've only ever played with them. So we played in 5s or in 6s, sometimes with more than just us, and we'll go 7s, but it's always family and we're always in the same room. So when somebody gets murdered and you get into your meeting or whatever, having to talk to them face to face and convince them that you're not a fucking liar pisses you off, because when they vote your ass out, you're just like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm being honest with you. I'm telling you the truth. I didn't do it. I need you to trust me. So now it becomes more of a personal thing here. And it's like, again, I haven't played with randoms. It probably isn't known to get voted out when you're not the killer, or the imposter is the correct term here. But when you are playing with people you know and you can talk to them, trying to convince them that you're not the imposter is the most frustrating shit. Because then when you are lying, you're like, bro, I'm lying and I'm coming off the same as if I'm not lying. You know what I mean? Like when you're the imposter, you're trying to lie through your teeth. But you're using the same logic when you are not the imposter and when you're trying to defend yourself. So both ways you look sus as fuck. And that's where everyone started saying sus, like, oh, this is sus, that's acting a little sus. And you know, just fuck Among Us. Gotten a lot of heated, not arguments, right? But debates. One of my cousins, my older cousins, his name's Alex. One time, I was just like, nah, fuck this guy, vote him out, it's him. And he's like, he got so mad. He's like, what? He wasn't me. I'm not the imposter. Well, it actually was him, but I was just kind of fucking around like, oh, it was him. And he got so mad. That shit made me laugh so hard. But anyway, those are your 5 games. Let me run it back for you. We got Cuphead, very, very frustrating game. Elden Ring, oh my God. Mario Kart. Goose Rabba. If you're not familiar with that, I suggest you watch a movie called Anger Management with Jack Nicholson and Adam Sandler. Very funny. We got Hades, and then again, we got Among Us. Let me know what you guys think below on if any of these games really pissed you off, made you rage the fuck out. Personally, all these games have pissed me off a lot. But yeah, there's your video. If you guys want to see more, I can do 5 more games. Depends on how well this video does. But as always, I appreciate you guys for watching. This is Ollie Been Different. We've been different. And we out.